How's it going, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. So today we're going to be discussing the Wazoo Cache belt, and I have been wearing this thing since 2019. So that is a long time I have abused this particular belt, as every single day, whether it is military, this is on my military uniform, and when I'm off duty, civilian wise, or just wearing jeans or something, this belt is what I am wearing. Now the cool thing about it is this belt has an internal compartment that goes all the way around. So in this, I haven't looked at the internals of this belt for probably about a year. I do about a year refresh to make sure everything's good to go, because some of the parts and pieces inside of this thing degrade over time. And I just figured, hey, we're gonna lay it out here. You guys get to see what it looks like, how abused it is in there, and what do I carry. As a no joke, hey, this is literally what's on me as a backup, because I guess you could call me slightly paranoid, or since I'm an Eagle Scout, I really embody the whole be prepared aspect throughout my entire life. So I always like having backups means of certain items always on me. And mainly getting into it, you'll see kind of why the reasons I carry stuff, but we're honestly just gonna dive in straight in here. What do I carry? And honestly, thinking off the top of my head, I don't exactly know where directly the items are placed. So this is kind of be new for both of us. All right, so let's open it up a little bit. All right, so what's over here? Let's see, I think, well, here's some cash actually, and some gold. I always carry some of that, right? Because wherever you are, gold is always going to be a good substitute for cash, especially if I need cash. Cool, there it is. It's not that much, don't worry, don't come rob me. Here is a handcuff shim that is attached via paracord that I can just tear out very easily. Let's see if it'll come out. Yep, right there. So it's attached so I don't lose it, but you can use this to shim handcuffs, which I do not advise. It's just in my previous, careers or jobs within my career, let's say, I was going to locations that I was concerned for, the sear aspect. I was moving with the military quite a bit, and we were concerned about potentially getting, potentially wrapped up, and I would carry certain sear little parts in my belt. Granted, you would place them other locations too, just in case they miss the belt, as in your captors. Sometimes they miss your belt, and then you have a lot of these items already in there ready to go. Next in here is a water bag. So this is very paramount in my opinion, is having a way to store or keep water. Because water is, as I've come to know for the last couple years, water will kill you. If you do not get it right, or you do not treat it or do stuff, or you do not have it, pretty much 3 days you're done, but realistically it's almost a day and a half. So having a way, even though it's kind of cheaper, but this is a really good water bag, you can fill stuff up and take it with you if you need to. And there's also a treatment method in here as well. Moving further down, actually this is supposed to be connected. Funny how that moved out of there. Got to fix that a little bit. Of course, tried and true method, bobby pins for handcuffs and sear-based stuff, which been to a few sear classes. So as the military, hey, we put those in their strategic locations to help out. Diamond file, this can help out. Honestly, I don't know how much it would help out, but this thing's so small and tiny, I just put it in there. Why not? I have a small ferro rod in here as well, which is really nice, right? Fire. So cool. Now I have fire, I have water, that kind of aspect works out really good. Oh, also, did I mention I fly with this all the time? Yeah, I actually do. Here's a handcuff key, actually one that's supposed to imitate a coin, but I have this as a backup. Typically, this is right in the midline of my back, so I can reach around the back and have it ready to go if necessary, and that would be for if I was illegally detained, not legally for some other reason. Extra keys for different locations or caches that I have spread abroad around the location. So yeah, is what it is. I keep these smaller keys in there so I can get into things. Actually, there is the other half of the handcuff key. It must have broken off, is what it is. It happens. And that is about it. I actually took out the water purification tabs, which I need to replace here. But typically I keep water purification tabs over in this side, which it's good because I do not remember taking those out. So it's kind of nice that we're here. And now I'm reminded, hey, replace those items. So granted, I'm not saying that this is the 100% correct method and this is what you need to carry with you. This is just what I carry with me and it works out fairly well. I'm interested in putting some fire tinder in here. And that's probably about it. Water purification tabs and fire tinder is gonna go in here, concluding this video. So, yep, if you guys like this kind of stuff, I highly recommend Wazoo. Made in America, as you see, USA. So if you are United States or American, you know, hey, you want to benefit those companies that actually produce items within the United States. At least I do. That's what I like to do if I can. So yeah, one other thing, the belt buckle, I guess I can mention, it has a bottle opener, and then it also allows you to have a mirror in here. So you can pull this out and signal. So it's a small signal mirror, which is fairly cool. So construction on it wise, this thing is so old, honestly. I find once in a while, once it's off, this thing tends to move a little bit. But if it's on me, I have no issues. It never comes off. But sometimes if you flip this, you know, and like that, it'll come undone. And I tend to, once in a while, once every couple months, I'll lose my belt buckle like that. But that's just because if I'm, you know, going to bed or taking off my pants or something, going in the shower, sometimes this falls off just because I've used it so much that these parts is starting to wear. So yeah, other than that, that's what I carry in it. And yeah, if you want to see some of these items, I'll try to do my best to link them in the description box below. Yeah, so there's the belt. There's my everyday carry belt, the Wazoo Cache belt. Highly recommended. Like I've said, I've abused this thing. Works out pretty well. And I would, again, saying for like the 12th time, I guess, would recommend it. Cool. Y'all have a great day.